Yeah, that was the second time I got crabs. Are we live? Okay. Ktown, the moment you've been waiting for. 12.8. Let's see what we have in store for you guys. 12.8. We've got a 500-meter row piece, so we're going to sprint that. We're going to have a little rest, much like we had last week. It's going to be about 10 minutes. And then you're going to come into a modified Kalsu. Kalsu is a workout where you had a set number of thrusters at a set number of weight, and on the minute, every minute, beginning with minute 0, you do 5 burpees. What we're gonna do is run that Kalsu for 8 minutes. So this is how it works. I'll do my 500-meter row piece, get my score for that. I have written down there in the example that I did it in a minute 32, 92 seconds. I will take my row time in seconds, subtract it from 500. That's our base score here. We're trying to make every workout weigh about the same as the others, as they relate to each other, on how important they are. So I'll take that from 500, and then in my Kalsu, I scored 48, and that gave me a score of 456. So Kalsu, like I said, beginning with minute 0, 5 burpees, I get to my bar, I do as many thrusters as I can for the remainder of that minute. I'm gonna roll that for 8 minutes. So it's an 8-minute AMRAP. Basically, you're trying to get as many thrusters as possible. That is your score. All right. So let's talk movement on the row, on the burpees, on the thrusters. I've got no video editor with me right now, so we're doing this in one take. I'm gonna talk loud. So, on the row, a lot of us are rowing inefficiently. 500-meter piece, maybe we can get away with a little bit of that slop factor. If we extrapolate out to a 2K or 5K, we're gonna be in trouble. But let's try to figure that out in this 500-meter right now. Catch position. I need to be sitting tall, arms need to be extended. I'm going to be reaching about underneath my monitor, shoulders in front of my hips. If my shoulders aren't in front of my hips, my seat's coming into my heels, heels coming up off the plate, my hip is open, and now I'm not going to have a whole lot of power when I get back there to open my hip. So in that catch, get down in here, full compression. The seat is about a seat length away from my heels, shoulders in front of hips. I'm going to drive out, legs, then hips, then arms. And then I'm going to come back in the exact opposite fashion. So when I come in, it's going to be arms, hips, legs. Now, 500-meter sprint. I may choose to chop that. What I mean by that is my seat's going to move a little bit less. I'm going to ask a lot more of my hamstrings, lower back, and arms. So I'm still reaching in with that handle about the same, but I'm not traveling into that full compression in that catch. You can get away with that if you've got good capacity and you can sprint that 500 in minute 20, minute 35, somewhere in that range. Anything longer than that, the chopping gets a little bit rough. I'm already breathing heavy. I'm out of shape though. So there's our row piece. You'll knock out your 500-meter row. Kalsu. Kalsu looks a little bit like this. We're going to have our barbell set up. It's going to be set up at 65% of your 1 rep max thruster. So my one rep max thruster is 90 pounds. So I've set up 55 pounds. We'll start the clock. I'll give you a little run through on this. Five quick burpees to my barbell. Then I'm gonna knock out as many thrusters as I can for the remainder of that minute. When that minute runs out, I'm back down for 5 more burpees. Scoring just the thrusters here. Good luck, Ktown.